Ms. Mays.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning to our witnesses who are testifying.
Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving once again into one of the internet's favorite rabbit holes. Aliens. Not sure if last week's video gave you chills or just made you want to build a tinfoil hat, but hey, if you're into cosmic mysteries, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so I can update you every time I post.
It's just not an impact, The Lakers, now the playoff.
The opening of baseball season.
Unmistakable evidence.
International Human Genome Project.
Your commitment. Everybody knows it.
Lots of luck in your senior year.
Martin Luther King.
This is serious. It happens a lot up here. Shocker. Mr. Gresh, a couple of questions for you too, sir, this morning. What percentage of UAPs do you feel are adequately investigated by the U.S. government, of the 5% that are reported?
I can only speak for my personal leadership over at NGA. I tried to look at every report that came through
I get it.
that I could triage.
Talking about aliens
Do you believe that
sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, or one of those awkward dinners with your conspiracy-loving uncle. But don't worry, we're taking it step by step. Get ready for a wild ride through crazy theories, questionable sightings, and maybe, just maybe,
I would not be surprised.
a few truths they don't want us to
You
know.
stated that the government is in possession of potentially non-human spacecraft. Based on your experience and extensive conversations
Buckle
with
up,
experts,
or at least get comfy on the couch, because it's about to get intergalactic. So folks, picture this. It's 2021, a very special year in human history. We had COVID, masks everywhere, toilet paper wars.
My God! Okay, it's happening!
of the pilots who piloted this craft.
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these.
And people baking like they were training for the great Italian Grandma Bake-Off. But guess what else 2021 brought us? UFOs made a comeback. Well, not exactly. These days they go by the fancier name, UAPs, Unidentified Aerial Phenomena. Yeah, I know. UFO sounds way cooler, like something from an 80s sci-fi intro. But apparently, UFO is so 1950s, like jukeboxes and poodle skirts. UAP is the rebrand. It's like calling something vintage instead of old.
Okay, so there has been activity by alien or non-human technology and or beings that has caused harm to humans.
I can't get into the specifics in an open environment, but at least the activity that I personally witnessed, and I have to be very careful here, because you don't, they tell you never to
He see days.
craft, right? So
Nobody says UFO anymore. The cool kids and the US government now call them UAPs, Unidentified Aerial Phenomena. And on June 25th, 2021, something huge happened. The Pentagon and the Office of the Director of National Intelligence dropped an official UAP report. Before that, it was top secret, locked away like grandma's secret cookie recipe, except with more aliens and fewer chocolate chips. And then, bam, they made it public. It's basically a cosmic user manual filled with info we've never seen before. So what's actually in the report? Mind-blowing revelations? Spaceships? Blurry photos of something that could be a bird, a drone, or E.T.'s cousin on a weekend trip to Earth?
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth.
Ignition sequence start.
But there's something really interesting in the report, especially on page 5. If you're the kind of person who actually reads reports, props to you. It literally says, we currently lack sufficient information in our dataset to attribute the incidents to specific explanations. Translation? We have no idea what this stuff is. So, does this mean there's hope for Fermi's theory from the last video? Are we finally getting closer to the truth? But here's the real question. How are we supposed to deal with this if these guys won't even show themselves properly? Like seriously, where are they hiding? Are they just floating around, ghosting us like a bad Tinder match? And why? Why? If they do show up, is it always in the United States? What, aliens don't like Europe? Or maybe Italy doesn't have good parking for flying saucers? And seriously, why haven't they phoned home yet? Why haven't they shown up? Why won't they call me? I mean, not even a little, hey, we're here text? And what about their alien mom? She's ghosting us too? But the real question is, if intelligent life exists out there, would they even realize our planet is inhabited? Because let's be honest, we're not exactly quiet. Loud music, flashing lights, people yelling over each other, and someone inevitably dancing on a table at 3 a.m. If aliens are looking for signs of life, we're basically standing under a disco ball screaming, "We're here!" So, what's the moral of the story? Out there in the cosmos, around 1,715 stars have had the perfect chance to observe Earth over the last 5,000 years, just like we try to study them. And let's be honest, we're studying them with our kind of garbage tech, barely scratching the surface of what's really going on out there. But hey, we're doing our best. That's all for today, Earthlings. Catch you in the next episode, where things will be even more out of this world.